Today I'm going to show you how to plant a tomato and what I do for fertilizing. I was actually talking with my brother in Flagstaff yesterday, who's never planted a thing in his life, and he and his wife are going to go ahead and try raised beds this year. And so if for no one but him, I'm going to show the proper way to plant a tomato. So you can see I've already cleared all the leaves off the bottom. This is a little dry, but I always like to break up a little bit on the bottom, break the roots up. It just kind of helps them get established a little bit better. As far as the fertilizing, we have had problems with blossom end rot before, and many people do around here. It's a lack of calcium, and it's like the bottom of the tomato sort of rots and just gets black. So I usually put lime when I plant. You can also just take Tums, it's like regular generic Tums, because it's just calcium carbonate, and drop it in the hole. What I do for fertilizing is, this is just fish I've had in the freezer. Honestly, it's been about a year, so we're not going to eat it anymore, but it's great fertilizer, so I just throw that in the hole as well. These we caught on a fishing trip last year down to Louisiana. We do it every year, Jake and I and the boys. So a little plug for Chet and his wife Jo. Chet's fishing charter. It's the most fun, and we catch a ton of fish. We usually eat it all. I just happen to have a couple bags left this year. Another way I can get fish is if the boys or Jake are fishing in the pond. Once they clean the fish, I just freeze the fish guts, and then I can use them the next year or whenever I'm planting. So you want to plant your tomato about 3/4 of the way, or at least pretty deep. Basically, I'd already dug the hole. Then you can just cover it up all the way up. I don't know if you can see it. I've got my videographer Ben working with me right now. But these little shoots, everything will send off roots even up the stem. So it's okay to plant these deep. Most plants you don't plant that deep because you're going to cause a rot. So you can see I've planted them around the pea, which they'll be done by the time the tomato gets up and needs this trellis. So I'm going to just run this on this trellis. I've already pinched out my suckers, and I'm going to leave these leaves for now, and then as it gets taller, I'll just keep it trimmed down. One other thing I wanted to say is if you've already planted your tomatoes, but you do have fish, or you guys go fishing and you have remnants, so if my tomato's already planted, I can just come here and dig a hole right next to it, if it's still pretty deep, and drop a piece of fish next to the already planted tomato. That way you don't have to dig your tomato up, but it's still going to get the nutrients in the soil. That's it. Do you want to plant a tomato now?
Absolutely.
But you just learned how.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
No interest in this whatsoever. Thank you.